Service over. 2 all. Three, 2. Service over. 3 all.
So we continue on with the finals here, and they're coming thick and fast at the Baldoyle Badminton
Service
Centre.
over.
It's the graded
4,
Irish Open,
3.
and this is the Grade B men's singles final already underway between John Amond in the far end, the black t-shirt and grey shorts, against Neil O'Flaherty from Stamullen at this end in the red shirt, and the black shorts, John Amond from Carlow. Famous surname, of course, is
5,
Ulrich, plays for
3.
Morecambe over in England, played previously for Shamrock Rovers and Sligo Rovers in the League of Ireland here and in Portugal as well. So a famous sporting family from Carlow. Amond against O'Flaherty. Thomas, I think this has the makings of a really good game.
Yeah, and you can even see
Service
here
over. 4,
early on, both
5.
players are working each other around the court. Full range of shots. I think the first air count will be low here.
You are looking here at Grade B, which is, very close to top level.
Yeah, exactly.
Service over.
We should see
6,
some
4.
very good movement around the court. We should see some great power, some great drop shots. Yeah, these two guys will be pushing each other
7,
to the limit.
4.
We should see some really good men's singles here.
It's Amond with a slight lead early on, but much in the early stages of this Grade B men's singles.
Service over. 5, 7.
In fact, it's Flaherty who's edged in front, 7-5.
Yeah.
I'll take that back.
Service over. 8, 5.
Hold on. Am I getting this wrong? Sorry, it's actually, no, you're right. I'm just trying to confuse you here, Con.
That's all right. 8-5 for Amond. My adding and subtraction is still working. Okay.
9, 5.
9-5 now after O'Flaherty puts that one into the net. He's quick around the court, O'Flaherty. He owns a greyhound, apparently, so he's maybe not quite as quick as the greyhound, but he moves quickly.
I don't think he's any resemblance of a rabbit anyway. I don't know if the greyhound chases him or something like that.
10, 5.
Sure, he won't thank me for that comment.
Amond on service at the far end.
Ooh, and just unlucky. Just trying to
Service over. 6, 10.
Margins are very slim, aren't they? Sometimes with the ball, the
shuttle, yeah.
shuttle going out.
Service over. 11, 6. Interval.
See, Neil just annoyed himself because it was just too high. The return at the net, and yeah, John is obviously very good footwork. Came across very quickly and finished the rally off. So, but interesting enough, seeing John, he's toweling down a lot. Obviously perspiring a lot. Maybe just see, has he played much today?
Well, I spoke to him after his semi-final win, and he was that was a tough match, and he was pretty tired after that. That's a while ago though, so he's had a bit of time to recover ahead of this final.
11, 6.
Here he's had two
Play.
big men's doubles games, 2 3-setters.
That would explain it.
Yeah, even so, I think he's been a busy
Service
man
over.
today.
7.
Left player there, both players trying to force the lift. Oh, and that's long. That's it. Yeah. Oh no, it's in.
Service over. 12,
Neil is
7.
annoyed at himself.
Well, it was very understandable because actually it was a mishit probably really by John because it was so high the smash. You wouldn't smash it that high. So a player when it's smashed at him and it's maybe about the height of his shoulder, that's a good way for him to gauge that it's going to go long. And the shuttle dropped in and he said he couldn't believe it. So
Follow that up with a beautiful cross-court shot. Taking Amond in front here in this first game of the Grade B men's.
Service over. 8, 13.
Score at the moment. point, 12 points, 13 points to John Amond, 8 points to Neil O'Flaherty. So a 5-point margin already. That's 6.
Service over, 14-8.
Very fine margin there. He's trying to. The previous rally, he actually did a similar shot, but it was inside a brilliant shot and won the rally. Just this time, slightly out.
Service over,
There, just
9-14.
up maybe a weak lift by John. He just had an easy finish there, really. So, like, if, on a lift here, if you do a lift and it's not beyond, that inner service line, if it's inside that, really, you're in deep trouble.
10-14.
It's, I suppose, in a sense, if it's like tennis. They're trying to return it as close to the baseline, and it's the same here in badminton. The principle is quite the same, and even more so here because the net is higher.
Yeah.
So. But yeah.
Service over, 15-10.
It wasn't too that effort. 15-10 in favour of John Amond here in this first game. Notice John tied his shoelace there a moment. Just took a little breather, maybe a bit of experience there.
It's a bit loose, but yeah. Obviously touched the ground.
Service over, 11-15.
Just a little bit too high there by John, and then he had time to make it across. But you can see what he's trying to do. He's trying to move Neil, and they're both trying to. You can see here, there's a lot of drop shots to the net. They're both trying to catch each other out. Saying earlier in singles, there's a lot of deception.
Yeah.
Because you're on your own in that court. There's a much more space to aim for than there is, say, in doubles. So you're trying to keep the person second guessing which way you're going to place the shot.
It's a good rally.
Oh, lovely shot. But brilliant rally.
Hey, John Amond. Great point. One of the best points of the match.
Definitely, probably even one of the best points we see today. Yeah, it's both players playing really accurate play, and just nobody in the cross court drop that really
had no chance of getting
no
that.
chance. Haven't seen actually too many dives today. Sometimes you'd see, like we were talking earlier, we were talking about Scott Evans playing against Lynn Dan at the Olympics, and their system is actually, you'd see at the very top level, they have no problem. It's like, doing the kind of the old Boris Becker dive and jumping back up.
Yeah.
And you see it time and time again at international level. Absolutely amazing. They just literally dive and almost do a press up at the same time and back up and move, just to keep the rally going.
It's amazing how physical the game is, particularly at the top level. They're hitting so hard. The agility, the speed, the strength that's required is really interesting. And I think a lot of people wouldn't be aware of it until you really see it up close and personal. Even these two guys now are really putting everything into this game. Yeah. Great shot, John Amond.
Here again, forcing the lift. Oh, you can see what he's trying to do.
Service over, 16-18.
Yeah, he saw that Neil would be retreating back in to try and be ready for the next shot, and probably would have won the point if it had gone over.
Amond leading 18-16 in this first game here, so it's still anybody's.
Oh, great shot, yes.
17-18.
Sportingly gave his racket a little tap there to blow that shot. It was a clever effort from Neil O'Flaherty, and brings it back to just a 1-point game. 18-17.
Big power. No problem to John. Jumping it comfortably. Did a little twirl there. Is that in? Does it right? Ooh, and a sigh of relief.
18 all.
We could hear it in here. Back to 18 all. This is a really good final.
Ooh.
19-18.
not a bad time to take the lead in the game.
19-18.
Shot. Oh, great shot again, though. Oh, wow. That was fantastic. I'd say John thought he had won that
20,
point, and
game point,
literally
18.
Neil scooped it from the bottom of the, just to say a couple of inches off the turf, and just popped it over the net and gave John no chance.
10 points for Neil after that. Shot at the net. 2018 he leads.
Finish it.
Oh.
Oh, well done, nice.
This is great stuff. This is really good.
Game.
21-18 again, a sporting little clap from his opponent John at the other end.
Yeah, and you can even see the audience are really enjoying this game, actually.
It's a
First
great,
game on Neil
it is a
O'Flaherty,
very good standard.
21-18.
And I'd say John, probably brilliant play by Neil, absolutely. But I'm sure, John, how did I lose that game?
Yeah.
You know, you were 12-7 up, whatever, 15-10 up. That's, I'm sure he's probably kicking himself a small bit.
Run out of gas a little bit. I notice he's wearing that strapping under his right knee. I wonder if that's giving him a little bit of jip, or is that just protective, just in case?
Neil taking his time, posing himself. Sharing a joke with the umpire. Probably what he's saying, could you stop the stopwatch maybe for another minute or something?
John must have heard me talking there. He's taken that little bit of strapping off his leg and thrown it into the box there beside the umpire. But again, this is an interesting test of Amond's psychology. You know, having been so far ahead in that first game and letting it slip, he needs to regather and get off to a good start in this second game.
Yeah,
and it must be hard. Like you were pointing out, all the games he's played already today. I think this is his
Second game,
fifth game already, and a couple of those doubles games were, long. So it's been a long day for him. Off and running in the second game here.
And interesting enough, actually, some of the games he's played earlier, he's won 21-19. So he's probably not used to losing that tight battle, you know. But ran out in that game there, so. On the court, but they're still playing. Harris quite happy to let play go on. I'm surprised he hasn't called it. No. Oh, it went over.
2 love.
And a quick apology there from Neil.
Good try.
I think full smile from John at this end. But that's interesting, the point you made about the shuttle from the match which is taking place on the adjacent court. I just wonder, would that have been in Neil's eyesight as he was going on
that
rally?
It didn't seem to bother him, but it's purely the umpire's call. The
No.
umpire has to call it. And from working just a small bit of umpiring time they will advise if
Service
it goes
over.
on the court,
1,
call it. Even
3.
if it's in the most far away corner and the play is nowhere near it, sod's law, the shuttle will end up over near the shuttle. And so basically it was. But Donald's a very experienced umpire, incredibly experienced. So he obviously
2, 3.
even though it was on the mat, it was outside the lines. So
Smash from John there to take that point. Tight so far.
I was just about to say some good defense
Service
by
over.
both players, but Neil found success there. I think actually a quick change of rackets. Right, John?
This is lucky racket.
Well played here by Neil. Oh. I think,
5,
well
2.
played. Actually, there's some great respect for each other here in some of the rallies.
Very sporting.
Yeah. John is very willing to give Neil
Service over. 3-5.
congrats for a good shot. So
Lovely shot in the net there for Amond to make that point.
it's just incredibly tight.
4-5.
It's just a brilliant shot by John there because
I think it's over the far side of the other court.
they're looking for a mop here to wipe the court. Just the referee should have a mop. And what's after happening here is that it's not that John has popped off to go to the loo or Neil's popped off to go to the toilet or anything like that. It's just there's he was on the court on his knees and there'd be perspiration on the court, so that would just make the court incredibly slippy. That's when accidents happens. And
sometimes you'd see the Lions judges doing this at the bigger events or really big events.
4-5.
Specifically
and
employed to do that.
And interesting, you might see at the top level, as I was saying earlier about some of the players diving to get a shuttle.
4-5.
Sometimes when a player is tired, they'll dive even though they know they've no way of winning the fight, just to wet the court to have a breather.
That's called sensible.
All all kinds of tactics used.
Over. 6.
Amonds, I was talking about John's brother Torek, who plays football in England for Morecambe. Torek also was a very talented hurler, represented the Carlow under-21s, played in the under-21 final.
Service over.
Just won a very good point.
5-6.
So there's only a point in at 6-5.
Excellent, yeah.
Favourite
Really good
Neil.
game. It's like, as you say, sports, and it's hand-eye coordination. I'm sure lots of top sports people that could have just been successful in a lot of other sports and have been. There's lots of footballers that are very good basketball players or very good hurlers.
Yeah.
And I'm sure there would be many a badminton player to sometimes maybe play tennis in the summer.
Service over.
Yeah.
7.
A point in it, you can't
5.
afford to be giving away points like John just did there. Service straight into the net.
And that's something you see too often in singles. Very rarely. Yeah. Because
Service over.
players usually a little bit
6,
further back anyway, so
7.
there's not pressure on them to be too tight. You'll actually can be quite generous in your serve over the net. See there, look, it's quite high. In a doubles game, that'd be
7.
killed, that shot.
Yeah.
But in singles, you can be quite generous over the net. So to put one into the net, is probably unforgivable. But it's out.
Shot from John.
Yeah.
Service over. 8-7.
Still a close game. Oh, good shot. Well played, John.
Service over.
Magic
8.
finish there for John. You know, in certain terms, I'm at the net, anything loose. That's mine. You can see great accuracy there by Neil. Even the cross-court shot, it was so close to the line. Like, John has to play it.
Yeah.
They're really playing at a high standard.
9.
See very rarely that they're letting the shuttle go, that it's going to go long. They know they have to play every shot because they know it's in.
Some of the
Service
delicate
over.
play around the
9.
net as well has
all.
been really top notch. I mean, that was a great piece of play there from Neil to bring it back to 9 points all in this second game. Neil one game ahead.
Yeah, I think
10.
Maybe it's not a
9.
lucky racket after all.
yeah, it was actually, it looked a bit of a, I don't know, I was going to say a lazy shot, but a tired shot, but yeah. He's completely
11-9.
disgusted with himself. I think he was about to wallop the racket off the side of the board, actually, I think. Because there were 2 cheap points. He got it back to 9-all.
Yeah.
And then he just gave 2 really, really cheap points, So
That's very sporting then. Neil sharing his water with
Or maybe I think actually it's just his own. I think he might have.
Oh, he
forgotten
left it behind. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah. No Robinson's barley water here.
No.
I tell you, if I want somebody to hoover my apartment tonight, I think I might give Neil a ring. He's very handy with the old brush there. But he leads 11-9 now, and he's also one game up, so he's in the driver's seat here in this Grade B men's singles final. The grades go B, C, D, E, F, and G. E, F, and G tomorrow, B, C, and D today, and the Bs are about as good as it gets in this graded event. And you can see that with the quality of some of the play in this final. Yes, there have been some unforced errors and so on, but the quality of shot making and the decision making, really enjoyable to watch.
Absolutely, Colin. The standards been very good, actually. Very good fight. Very impressive.
11-9. Play.
I'm just concerned here. Sorry, I'm just concerned about John's fitness here now. I do feel he just looks a little bit
Service
tired.
over. 10-11.
Just perspiring a little bit more. Just them previous two shots. Just a bit tired.
11 all.
Still 2 points there. He's back in at 11 all. Probably two easy enough points for him, but need to keep the rallies going, I think, a bit longer.
Oh, brilliant. I'm sure Neil thought he had won that point.
Oh, yeah.
12,
He just,
11.
he just even there a second ago, is just, out.
Great play from John.
Just as I was writing John off a little bit, he's 3 points in a row and 4 points in a row.
But I take your point,
12.
Jim, and he's had a really long afternoon here with a lot of long matches as well, and it's a good test of his stamina. There's no doubt about it. Well, good test of both players' stamina, in fact.
13.
Next few points now really crucial to see, can any player get a bit of a run here, even though point for point all the game. If we look back through here. Oh, yeah. He's giving it everything to get that shuttle back. And, well done again. Brilliant play. I think it was out, yeah. That was just
14.
Great rally.
Yeah.
Great rally. Yeah. Hard-earned point.
and great perseverance. He never gave up in that rally. Again, they'll need to rush that court.
That edges him back in front now, 14-12.
But it's been no players really got a run, because we can look here, it's been
The
7
nip and
all,
tuck
7
all the
all,
way,
8
yeah.
all, 9 all, 12 all. So even though he's a 2-point lead, be interested to see now, can John
14.
make him work for it?
Oh, great shot. Great shot from Neil there.
15-12.
Wonder, is this the moment? Is this the moment that he just puts the foot on the pedal a little bit and stretches away? 15-12. He's already one game up. As you were saying, the next couple of points really are crucial now.
Service over. 13-15.
That's long. Well judged there by John. I'm sure if he's feeling the pace a bit, the tendency can be, if I think it's going to be long, he might take the chance.
Yeah.
But it's a dangerous game to play.
Oh, good shot.
Yeah, it was
Good shot. Yeah, so he's got it back to
14,
14
15.
now. Neil leading. Neil O'Flaherty 15 from Stamullen. John Amond from Carlow 14. John Amond down this end in the black top.
Judge that one right. He's calling it long. Yeah.
Service over. 16-14.
16-14 now in favour of Neil. Again, the margin's very fine, very slim.
Oh yeah, just well finished there by John. Just probably the lift
Service
wasn't long
over,
enough. He
15,
sensed he could take the
16.
opportunity. I think even Neil maybe didn't move quick enough. I think he kind of knew he'd given John a chance. Great shot right to the corner. Very well.
Service
played, but
over.
He was in trouble.
17-15.
He's very good at that, actually. If he's in a tight spot, he's actually very good at taking himself out of problems.
Service over. 16-17.
One thing is for certain, Thomas, this is going to be a close run thing, whichever way it goes. Nice little drop shot from John there to bring it back to 17 all. So many occasions in this second game they've been level scores.
Brilliant play. Oh! No, yeah,
Did that get over?
No, it didn't. No.
18-17.
But brilliant exchange.
18-17 for John Amond on service here in the second game. That's right. 19-17.
19-17.
Closing in on this game to bring it to a third and decider.
Yeah,
3 game points.
Yeah,
20
just
game point. 17.
He's annoyed at himself at the far end in the red shirt. Great shot at the net, yeah.
Yeah, and
Service over.
some actually, both of them, they've
20.
very good net play.
Nineteen.
This game isn't over yet. 1 game point defended by Neil.
Game.
Oh, but well done.
Aye.
Very well done. Yeah, John is delighted with that.
Couldn't have been closer. But it
Second
means
game
we
won
go
by
to
John
a third
Amond,
game. 21-19.
Game. Oh,
Neil had taken the first game 21-18, so it's been really tight throughout, but it goes to a third and deciding game. And it's hard to call this one now. You wouldn't know which way it's going to go.
It's a very good match. It's both players pushing each other to the limit all the time, into the corners. Winning rallies that when they're in the back foot.
Some of the shot making has been tremendous. Like anybody who's watching this is seeing a demonstration of really good quality badminton. There's no doubt about it.
And the consistency, I think that's what's huge as well. They're very consistent. Very, very few on first air.
Yes. Yeah.
Very few shuttles wide or long. Consistency in the rallies are great. A lot of the rallies are not too short either, so they're really. You have to earn your point. So very few cheap points. There's nothing more frustrating than giving your opponent cheap points.
The umpire having a little joke with Neil there. I'm not sure what he said there, but a little smile, a little laugh between all three. Actually, the two players and the umpire. And it has been said before, this game has been played in a really good spirit. You know, very. You can see plenty of mutual respect between these two players.
Yeah, it's actually played best of manner.
5, 20 seconds. 5, 20 seconds.
Hopefully it'll stay that way. Hope we won't have a tough line call at 19 all or something like that. Probably jinx it that it will be, but no, both players look to be enjoying the game. Both have obviously great respect for each other's capabilities. I think actually I think John is getting a sugar boost. I think a bottle of fizzy drink left by his towel and water. So obviously,
Final game. Love all. Play.
Here we go. It's the Grade B men's singles final, the third and deciding game. John Amond in the dark colour, the dark t-shirt, grey shorts from Carlo at the far end. Neil O'Flaherty from Stimullen in the red shirt and the black shorts this end. And it's Neil who's taken the first point of this third game.
that was just out, I think. Was it?
Service over.
Where I'm sitting, it looked just marginally out. was out as well.
Service
Yeah,
over.
just
2,
forced it.
1. Three, 1.
Doing very well again. He'd done it so well to get back
Service
into the
over,
rally, and then he
2,
just
3.
misjudged it at the end there. He's disgusted with himself.
He shows his emotions on court. 2-all. 3-2 for Neil. Sorry, my apologies.
Service over.
Action replay
4,
there, actually,
2.
of his previous shot
Yeah.
by John. John's having an old tie the aces. We were saying earlier on.
Mini breather.
Yeah.
Trailing 4-2 now.
Great shot. Neil right to the corner.
Too much beef on that one.
Service over.
And
3,
it's
4.
4-3. So, I mean, that's been the pattern of this match throughout, really. It's never been more than a couple of points in it, although, albeit, John, I think, had a 5-point lead in the first game and went on to lose it. But it has been very tight throughout, really. Very close. Not much in it.
As you were saying earlier, Neil, he shows the
4,
emotions, which is great to see. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? A bit of passion is good.
Absolutely, yeah. No harm.
But as long as they can control that and keep the focus on the next point,
Service over.
just
5, 4.
it's just wide, yeah.
5-all.
And just a few,
5, all.
you could call them unforced errors. You know, maybe the players are just being a little bit tired.
Absolutely, yeah.
They're-
Be understandable.
They're not moving as fast,
Yeah.
so they're getting to the shuttle a little bit later, and they're under more pressure.
Service
Yeah.
over.
Because they say about this thing,
Aye.
if your footwork is good, it means you're getting to the shuttle earlier.
Yeah.
It means the shot is 10 times easier.
There's certainly been more points lost than won in this last game.
I think that's it.
That's in.
See there, kind of a stretch by John. Was that
Yeah.
kind of like a...
You can see he's feeling the
5.
strain of so many matches in one day, I think. Little touch of cramp there, perhaps.
And
It is a huge ask. I mean, when you consider that he's been playing mixed doubles.
5.
you can see him visibly limping around the
Yeah.
court now, actually. I remember you said he had that strapping on earlier on, and he's taking the strapping off.
Yeah.
Maybe
Maybe he should
that-
put it back on.
Yeah, or maybe it's too late. to damage.
He's visibly
10, 5.
tiring here, and he's
Yeah,
again. Maybe this is just a chance to take a little mini breather as he tries to tie his lace. Neil is in control now, leading 10 points to 5. And
he doesn't want to do himself any damage here either. If he does feel, he has to be careful at a
Yeah.
certain point that
11, 5.
he's grabbing his ankle.
Engine.
Is it
back of his right ankle, certainly his right ankle, that seems to be giving him a problem at the moment.
could be a risk here? He could retire. He's not able to move, and in singles you're going to be so exposed so quickly.
I think he might be on the verge of shaking hands.
Yeah. Doesn't see now what he might do. Yeah, he doesn't want to.
If he was a tennis player, the masseuse would be coming on now and giving him a quick, doing running repairs there himself. But really, I think if the ankle is giving him a problem, he's 11-5 down now in this final game.
5, 20 seconds.
Yeah, he,
20 seconds.
sure he was trying to do there. He actually hit the inner ankle a wallop there. Just trying dead leg or something. He's having a little sugar boost here. I don't know what they're hoping.
word with the umpire there as well.
Neil here, this game has been such a sporting game. He's obviously going to try, and he should be trying to move John as much as possible now.
Service over.
Just slipped there, actually. I think Neil, is looking for just at the wrong time. Of course, interestingly here in the third game, when the players have changed ends. Just to keep us on our score.
In fairness to John Amond, if he is struggling with that ankle, he's giving it a go. I mean, he lost the point in the end, but he's...
Relatively still continuing on.
13-6, 14-6 now after that mistake from Amond into the net. And you just get the feeling that Neil O'Flaherty is tightening his grip on this Grade B final.
It's just gone out, Jags. Which is unfortunate to see. It's unfortunate to see because
such a good match
up
until this point.
The score here is not a true reflection of how close the game is, really.
Yeah.
Service over. 7-15.
The first half of the game, again, it was 5-all.
John couldn't move for that.
Service over. 16.
It's only a question of time, I think, before Neil closes this one out.
But good credit to him for not. He's staying on the court. He could have walked off the court.
Yeah.
17.
Tired. But I think, again, utmost respect by John there to his opponent to just play the game out anyway, even if it means the game is going to
18.
that Neil hasn't won here. But he's just going to obviously play the rallies out just to complete the game, complete the match. Neil just has to focus on what he has to do and just play as normal. Yeah, look, you can see
walking
him.
pace there from.
Yeah, he's hurt. You can see him.
19-7.
An unfortunate end to the match because it was a really good encounter up until then. And, actually, there's life in the old dog. Yeah, a great smash from
8.
John there.
That hurt though.
Yeah, yeah.
I think that's it. Yeah, he just couldn't do any more.
Yeah. There was no point in running the risk of
doing a serious injury to himself. And great respect for him to keep that going for as long as he could, and a good win for Neil.
Yeah,
a great match.
Let's see if we can get a word with Neil now.
John Amond retired. Match won by Neil O'Flaherty, 21-18, 19-21.
I'm with Neil here now after that success in the Grade B final against John. And Neil, we were just saying there before you came over, it was such a close match right until the end when John got that injury. It was a really enjoyable match to watch.
Yeah, it was a game. I felt win it. I thought he'd be fitter than me and out. Got a bit of a good start in the third, and he seemed to hurt his ankle earlier on and punished that. And
when he won the second game, were there question marks in the back of your head? Were you thinking, God, I might be letting this slip?
No. So I just sort of changed up my game in the third set. Because like in the first set, I hitting a lot of punch clears, and they seemed to be working effectively. And instead, I sort of tried to smash everything and was hitting everything out. So I went back to that in the third set and came up trumps.
Event itself, what do you think?
It's a good old event. It gives like the likes of me be playing in open tournaments to be getting well bet, and maybe you might win one game and then get stuffed by a seed. It gives us an old chance to get an old medal for a change instead of getting stuffed, as I said.
I think you might get a trophy as well.
Yeah, an old trophy. I like the looks of these ones here. You can fill them up with an old bit of something and have an old celebration later on. So
in Stamullen.
Yeah, well, actually, I play in Stamullen, but I don't live in Stamullen. I'm actually from Julianstown, so they don't like us country people coming up here and taking home an old cup. We play a different type of game. They don't like it.
But it must be a feeling to be able to go home.
Yeah, especially I won the doubles earlier on as well, so 2 trophies for today is not a bad day's work.
That's a great return. One last question, just on that subject actually, because obviously singles and likewise John.
Yeah.
It's a lot of games in one day. Is it too much?
Well, I actually usually play singles, doubles and mix, and the last tournament I just said it's a waste of time playing 3. You're just killing yourself. So singles and doubles are my 2 strongest games, so that's what I played today.
2 wins out of 2, not bad.
2 from 2 is not bad. It's happy. Mammy will be happy when I get home later on.
Well, listen, congratulations, Neil. Well done.
Thanks very much.
Thanks a lot.
Go.